Here we bring you a glimpse into a world you likely haven't the faintest idea about. Welcome to the exclusive club of European women with more capital than they know what to do with, an abundance of style, and kept husbands. Yes, you heard correctly. These fortunate gentlemen aren't out prospecting for gold. They've already got it right at home. San Marino is one of the oldest republics on the planet, the third smallest country in Europe, sheltering a mere 34,000 souls. Poverty is virtually unknown in these parts, and upon arrival you won't find any border patrols, just a sign welcoming you to the ancient land of freedom. Though, quite frankly, many gentlemen would be more than willing to forfeit a bit of that freedom in exchange for warm attentions and a carefree life in good company. There are many realities, fortunes and subtleties that are hardly suited for the likes of Quasimodo. In places like San Marino, where the female population slightly outnumbers the male and where residents are well accustomed to stability and discretion, certain situations may arise where these ladies look for something in those who are a bit less well off. Who are these women? Imagine something akin to Europe's finest VIP club, but exclusively for those with a black card that's never so much as glimpsed a spending limit. They live in places like Luxembourg, Monaco, Switzerland or San Marino. Women like this have unlocked the key to happiness, and no, it's not romantic love or any of that nonsense. It's the ability to pay for everything and everyone around them, including husbands. Now, let's talk about these men. Those fortunate husbands. You'll spot them in the morning with a cappuccino in hand, and later in the day enjoying that most classic of classics, the Italian aperitivo, naturally, all covered by their charming wives. Or for those who prefer to maintain a semblance of dignity, they'll pay for it themselves, with a card linked to that of their wealthy other half. Such are the sweet rewards of a worry-free life, alternating the everyday of a small republic with the nearby charms of Italy's Adriatic coast. While life within San Marino's 64 square kilometers may not be as prosperous as it once was, it's still fair to say it's an existence with no need to worry about making ends meet. If you're one of those untamed souls craving adventure and excitement, this may not be your cup of tea. You'd be facing a cycle of routines, A beautiful wife, countless comforts, the annual dilemma of where to holiday, and worst of all, life in a place free of the infamous regaton, without immigrants, noise or chaos. Instead, you'd find a quietly refined atmosphere that some would find utterly unbearable. Yes, my hyper-modern friend, the Dolce Vita is, thankfully, not suited to every spirit. San Marino take pride in having the oldest country in the world. It's the third smallest country globally, an autonomous nation nestled within central Italy, flanked by the Italian regions of Emilia-Romagna and La Marche. The country's western border lies just a 20-minute drive from the coastal city of Rimini. Despite its prosperity, San Marino is little known and rarely features in Western media. The reason? Its long-standing policy of neutrality, keeping out of matters that don't concern it. This approach has gifted San Marino nearly 2,000 years of relative stability, balance, consistency and solidity, earning it the name of the most serene Republic of San Marino. Although we're talking about an independent state, the influence of Italy is unavoidable, especially evident in its official language, Italian. However, among its 47,000 inhabitants, over 83% speak San Marinese, a language that could very well be extinct within the next 16 years. If you've never heard it, allow me to introduce you to it.
L'être humain nace libre et coupable dignité et direita, l'unité de ragione e coscienza, egal et comporter soin concreta e spirito de fraternité.
Although fortunately not a part of the EU, the state uses the euro as its legal currency. The economy is primarily based on the services sector, accounting for 64%, followed by industry at 35%. In 2022, its exports represented over 204 million euros, quite impressive for a population of just over 35,000 souls. So, my dear friend, if you're not a Quasimodo or a Nosferatu, and if you're dreaming of a life where you don't have to lift a finger, accompanied by a beautiful and refined figure, you now know who to look for and where. In the end, it's not just a life, it's an investment. After all, who wouldn't want to be the king of their own financed palace? But do try this at your own risk, because here the kings are few and the queens are the only ones with the capital to rule and make the decisions.